for the past about 2 to 3 days now, bro, I have been playing the crap out of GTA Online. In case you don't know, the Mansions update is finally here. Michael is now in the game. We've been asking for this for like years now, bruh. Do you know what I mean? Finally got the Mansions. You can now park your car outside your house. Do you know what that feels like, bro? Like I walk in, feel like I'm worth $1 billion. wait, see, you can park your Ferrari outside. You can park your Rolls Royce now. Like, we are living it. Life improvement in GTA Online is here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you haven't checked it out, go check out the update. But there's a sentiment we feel when we played out, right? We feel like the game is kind of waving at us. Like it's kind of giving its goodbyes now. It's in its last leg. But yeah, playing the update, there are quite a few things that came to my mind. The things I want to see come to GTA 6 or GTA 6 Online, like the next installment coming up. There are quite things that you would expect for the next Grand Theft Auto game to have. And if it doesn't, then there's going to be a problem. These are features we've seen in past Rockstar games, for example, Red Dead Redemption 2, and we know that Red Dead Redemption 2 was running on the Rage 2 engine. You could imagine what GTA 6 could be running on. I think it's on a Rage 9 or something, like some next level engine. Like this engine is gonna blow your cheeks out. You know what I'm saying? So so from GTA 6, one thing I want to see, and this is something that we've been asking for now. I think every game or every game franchise has always had this issue, is we want to see more accessible buildings. We want buildings that you can enter at will. Just like in Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not sure, because I played the game last like 2 years ago, but I knew at least 50% of the buildings were accessible, so we need something similar to that in GTA 6. If you can give me like at least 50% of the buildings in Los Santos to be accessible, because I'm tired of seeing paints on the wall, a door paint on the wall. So many more buildings with interiors, not just story related spots, do you know what I mean, but everyday homes, shops, offices, and etc. with interiors that could change. You know, if they want to go to the extra mile, make it more dynamic, you know, more interiors similar to what you see in, like you've seen in Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I'm not sure how dynamic it was. I'm not sure if they actually changed, but something around that ballpark would be actually good to see in GTA 6. You know, make it free to explore, walk around, maybe interact with furnitures and objects and etc. Yeah, I want to actually open the door and walk in, because now we have the faster SSDs in consoles. You know, you can actually have 2 environments running at the same time. So I want to see that technology in GTA 6. You know, we've had Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, where you can jump from one place to another because the SSD can now load it so fast. So I think this should not be a problem at all in GTA 6, because, you know, Red Dead did it so fine back in the PS4 days. So I don't see why GTA 6 can't have this in the PS5. You know what I'm saying? So a dynamic city development, buildings, you know, finishing constructions. Best example is the Mile High, what's it called again, club in GTA 5. That building's been under construction for the past 13 years, bro. They've invested trillions of dollars. They've invested trillions of dollars at this point building this building right here, bro. Like, get over with. You might as well quit building the thing, bro. Like, what's going on? We want to see buildings to start and finish and eventually end up being in a story or in an online game or in an online mission. Something similar to that. Rockstar, I know you can do this, because come on, man, it's GTA 6. You have to come in swinging. Another thing I would like to see is the improvement of the NPCs and AI. You know, that's like one of the biggest things actually in GTA. The NPCs in GTA 5, man, it's been 13 years. They're starting to look dumb as hell. They're starting to look dumb now. You know what I mean? When I start a shootout, they start running towards me. I'm like, what are you running towards me for? I'm the one with the gun. Go the opposite way. They're starting to look dumb as fuck right now, bro. So I want to see an improvement. They need higher IQ. Do you know what I mean? They need some intellectual IQ going up in there. And because of the use of artificial intelligence nowadays, so this is going to be like a walk in the park. It will be easier to implement like an AI system in NPCs, you know, just to give them like an unpredictable pattern, so it's not easy to predict what the next action would be. Make them unpredictable, different pathways that they can take, different actions that they can take for every given scenario type thing. So the NPCs that walk in pairs We know we've seen that from the trailer. We know NPCs in GTA 6 will be working in pairs. NPCs that respond to behavior in a more believable manner. So I know in GTA 6 it's been said that there's going to be like an improved NPC system where if you commit a crime in a section and you leave that section, you have to then change your vehicle or something, maybe get it resprayed or something, yo, bro, that's looking, bro, ain't no way you're gonna be losing the 5-star that easy. I'll tell you that for a fact. You're not losing 5 stars that easy. You gotta respray your vehicle, probably change your vehicle, change your clothing, like it's gonna be wild. And that's good because it shows more realism. We've seen that in Red Dead Redemption 2. You commit a crime in St. Valentine's and you come back there like in the next 5 minutes, bro, you going to jail, bro. You're gonna get your cheeks clapped because there are posters out there saying, if you see this guy, bring him in. So in Red Dead 2, that system's already there. I think in GTA 6, it will be improved upon, and this is something, that would actually make the game feel like next generation. You know what I'm saying? So the NPCs that respond in a more believable manner, that's what we want to see. Less predictable behavior, more random and immersive world feeling with the NPCs. They're like we have in GTA Online, we have like limited cars, like every NPC seems to be driving the same car. If you can change that, I've been seeing the same freaking cars for the past 13 years, man. I've been seeing the same cars for the past 15, like change a little bit, give them more cars, more varieties, more colors. I want to see that level of immersion that I've not seen in any other open world modern day game. So the next one kind of ties in with the NPCs. That's the modern realistic police and crime system. Police recognition system similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, where committing a crime could have realistic consequences beyond wanted level. Example, cops remembering your face. So you got to put on that bandana. You know what I'm saying? You got to put on that ski mask now. Do you know what I'm saying? Remember, you don't need to remember your face. You may need to change your car, avoid being recognized, avoid returning to the crime scene. It's like when we came from playing GTA 4 to GTA 5, there was a difference felt in the police system. Like the police felt more hard to beat. They felt more hard to escape. Like that was like the first time I ever played a game. I'm talking about in the Xbox 360. You can see my Xbox right there. First time I ever played the game was the Xbox 360, and I know coming from GTA 4 back then, that was wild. Like I felt like the police were much harder to beat. So I want to see that type of level of improvement to the policing system. And maybe if you can make an option where we actually get arrested. I'm tired of always getting shot at. Shoot first, ask questions later, that type of thing. So improving it in that aspect will actually make the game feel like a real next generation game. Next on the list is a more realistic weapons and the weapon system. The weapon system in GTA 6, that's gonna change, y'all. Compared to what we have in GTA 5, that's gonna change. Imagine this. You want to fight a player, right? In GTA Online or GTA 6. Instead of pulling out the rocket launcher out of your asshole, you can go to your car, in your trunk of your car, pull out the weapon. It makes it more tactical. It makes you want to think first where you want to keep your weapons. So that means you can have your rifle pointing at your back. You can have 2 sidearms, something. Just like we've had in Red Dead, you can store your weapon in your horse's satchel. In GTA 6 Online, it would be your car. One thing about GTA 5 is the guns, they feel like toy guns sometimes. Even the aiming mechanics, the shooting mechanics. I know GTA is not all about guns, but it's an addition to what you get in the game. So improving on that, I don't know ways they could make it feel better, but I kind of like the locking system where you aim and it locks at it. But obviously the feel of the gun make it feel more, maybe add more recoil to it. Make weapons feel more heftier, more realistic, recoil pattern. You can still have the locking system where you aim and it locks at your opponent so quick, but at the same time make it feel that we have to do more work to it. Add an extra layer to the to the weapon system. Realistic side mirrors. I want to see side mirrors that reflect. Do you know what I mean? Like the ones in GTA 5, they are outdated. They don't do shit. Do you know what I mean? I want a side mirror to show me what's behind me so I can actually use it while driving. Not like I'm gonna use it, but it'll be nice to see it there. Now we've had ray tracing has been a thing that's been out for like it's been in the games for like about 10 years now. It's Cyberpunk 2077 had ray tracing pretty well as well. GTA 6 needs to have ray tracing, especially for the side mirrors. I know GTA 5 Online, they kind of had a bit of ray tracing here and there, but it wasn't built from ground up for the game. So obviously there's going to be some limitations. But in GTA 6, as they're making a totally new game, they got to have a good, well done ray tracing system. Obviously, it depends on what rig you have. If you're going to play on PC, on consoles. I think ray tracing is important in an open world game today for immersion. Not like you need it, but it would be nice to have the option for those who want to play more of a like an RP role playing simulation type of thing. If you're into that kind of stuff, I see why you would need, like ray tracing, very much realistic immersion in the game. Speaking of more about the vehicles, I want like a robust vehicle mechanics, like maintenance. You have to maintain your vehicle like you maintain your horse in Red Dead Online. I don't know how that's gonna work online, because you're gonna own like hundreds of vehicles. How are you gonna maintain all of them at the same time? This is something else as well. Like I feel like GTA Online and GTA 6, they might be kind of contradicting, because a few features you might have in GTA 6 might be kind of hard to bring it to GTA Online. So we have different clothes in GTA Online, we have different clothes in GTA 5, but where the customizations, you can't really interact with them. They're very static. In Red Dead 2, we've seen that level of detail where Arthur falls on the floor fighting. He's got to stay in the mud all over his clothes, man. Like his hat falls off and you can lose that hat if you don't pick it back up. You've lost it. Gun might get muddy, and that might affect the performance. That level of detail we want to see in GTA 6, because that was in Red Dead as well. So in GTA 6, your watches, your necklace, like I want to be playing online and get your necklace snatched. You know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not that one. That's crazy. But at least I want to be able to like maybe lose my glasses, lose my hat, I have to get it back, all that kind of stuff. Something similar to that. Like I want something about the clothing system to be overhauled. I want something there to be changed, drastically, because it feels so outdated. The reason why I still enjoy GTA 5 is because of the nostalgia. I come from playing this in Xbox 360, like I told you already. Like, this ain't no game out here, man. Like this is history we're making. This is GTA 5. I've been playing this since 2013, and I played it from the Xbox, played it from the PS4, the PS5. This has been going on for years, bro. So yeah, if Rockstar, if you can do all this game will be amazing. But anyways, with that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video, let me know what would you like to see in the next Grand Theft Auto game. Let me know what improvements you like to have in the game, in case I didn't mention them. Whether it has to do with the cars, has to do with the buildings, any system at all. Because obviously these are things that I can think of my own based on the previous Rockstar games that I played, Red Dead 2, and kind of emulating and seeing what could be improved in. But with that being said, if you like the video, smash the like button. Let me down in the comment section below what your thoughts are. And with that being said, I'm going to catch you guys in my next one. We out.